Hey y'all, welcome back to Roni Rant. This is our first rant of the new year. And y'all, this is a rant I tried to stray away from. I really didn't want to make this rant. And I really didn't want to formulate an opinion about this, but it's just been all over social media. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna just wait until it dies out. And like, I didn't want to watch it. I didn't want to talk about it. Every time I saw somebody talking about it, like, I just exited out. But I was off work on Monday. So I was like, let me just see what all the hoopla is about. And I watched it. So I'm sure many of you all, if not everyone, has seen the R. Kelly documentary, Surviving R. Kelly. So here are my thoughts about that. Based on how I felt before, how I felt during, all the emotions I gathered, and like how I feel now after watching the entire documentary. I haven't been a monster. Like, let's call a spade, honey. That spade is a monster. Like, now I was disgusted, but nothing really shocked me to watching the documentary. Like, there was nothing new about. Everybody was like so hurt, and I can't believe R. Kelly did this. Like, y'all been knew he peed on that little girl. Y'all been knew Aaliyah was 15. Like, without all of the sex cult and all the other stuff, y'all been knew he been held from multiple counts of child pornography. You been knew he was messing with underage girls. Like, everybody made jokes out of it, like, before. Now everybody's so hurt. Now, I'm not defending R. Kelly by no means. Like, the monster is a monster. He's sick. There's something really, really wrong with him. Now, let's just dissect the documentary for a second based on the timeline and how long we've been fans of R. Kelly. When I was little, I never saw the documentary, but the sex tape of him peeing on the little girl. But she's a grown woman now. But I never saw that, but I heard of it, and I thought that was sick. And people would joke about it, him peeing on somebody, and it went so for bootleg, and this is that and the third. I thought it was sick then. But then he came out with I Believe I Can Fly, and The World's Greatest, and the other little church song, and Step in the Name of Love, and it's the remix to Ignition. Like, he putting out bangers and bangers and bangers, and it's so uplifting. He's doing so many different things, so it's like, how can he be a monster? So we took a blind eye to that, right? So now, stay with me, y'all. I understand what Chance was saying. Like he's getting a lot of flack for his statement. But the thing of it is, there was a time where the black woman's voice didn't mean much. Like, sorry, tank top's falling. It didn't mean much in society. Like, oh, okay, whatever you saying, whatever. And but see, since the Me Too movement and bringing all these things to light and saying, hey, that's not right. All these things that have been swept under the rug in the industry, that's been swept under the rug in the culture, and this is that and the third, like, it's been going around that we just was like, oh, we forgave people, we just played dumb till the facts are coming back, and we're realizing that wasn't right. Like, you should have been stopped a long time ago. So back to R. Kelly, like, it's not just him. You have to understand, like, a monster has to be fed. It has to be nurtured. This monster has festered. It has grown to the point that he thinks he's invincible. You can't touch him. Like, the narcissism in him has grown because of his staff, his family, his friends, the label, the industry, his fans. Just everyone has aided. Take accountability. 2019, take accountability of the R. Kelly monster. Like, for instance, the guy that was like, he knew Aaliyah was underage and he helped falsify the documents. You aided to that. You didn't stop it. Then people be like, yeah, Raquel had a lot of girls, and the girl was like, I knew someone was young, the one that had the cornrows, then she had the ponytail, Jump Tape, whatever her name is. Her. You were bringing women to him. Now you just so sorry. Like, I believe, this is the one time, y'all, crabs in the bucket mentality should have been used. So when R. Kelly goes down, all these people who have aided into the destruction of these innocent young women need to go down too. Like, you basically handed these little girls to R. Kelly on a platter. You knew he was sick and deranged. The man can't read or write. So whoever his legal team is, or whoever's getting him out of this case, brilliant. Brilliant. I mean, he can't read or write, but he's doggone smart. Like, smart. So it's not just him. Take accountability. Everybody that was on the documentary, everybody on his staff, everybody that's on his team, all these other people, take accountability that you festered and you helped the monster fester and grow. Like, that's your fault too. R. Kelly's not alone. Like that song he wrote for Michael Jackson. You are not alone. I am here with you. All y'all need to be going down with him. Like, no. That's definitely how I feel about the R. Kelly situation. He should definitely be penalized. But this is not a solitaire act. He had a whole full deck of minions aiding in the destruction of these young women's physical and mental states. So not only should he go down, but the parties that played in this, whether it was from bringing girls to the studio back 20-something, 30-something years ago, up until recently, like, all you all should be held accountable for your actions. Not just R. Kelly. This is not a solitaire thing, because R. Kelly couldn't do this all by himself. Y'all know he can't read and write. So people aided in this, and these are monsters who can still do this. Like, they know this. R. Kelly is like, yeah, he's the ringleader, but these people know the circus act as well. So they all should go down.